What's going on?
Well, we're sitting here at Paul's.
PDB!
The laundry is on.
The laundry is on.
The laundry is running, and you're here, and I'm delighted because I have for you.
Yes, one of the primary reasons, not that I don't enjoy your company.
I have your key for the.
Sure. I've got keys now for you, for Mom,
Yeah.
for Rob.
Yeah. I can see.
Well, in a minute here, I know I'm being filmed. I know I'm on camera.
Your ass is on camera.
Oh, my ass is.
Well,
Coquette ingenue.
It's not that type of video.
Coquette ingenue. All right. And then before I sit down and stop showing the camera my behind, I'm going to take a whiz.
Well, that's always useful. Let me just check something here. What the hell? That's all right. Hell. Okay.
Door on your shirt, man.
It is a nice T-shirt, isn't it?
Oh.
Well, we got Dos Equis, we got
Yeah,
wine.
I brought. Well, just four.
Well, that's the Commodore Perry.
Yeah.
That'll knock your ass on your ass.
Well, it's we had an impromptu gathering on Sunday, so I thought I'd bring a few over. Oh, you're spilling.
Yeah. I got a wet rag. Oh, I got a rag. I have a rag in my pocket, as always. Or try to always have a rag in my pocket. Not a jam rag, but a rag. Fortunately, nobody's ever put a jam rag in my pocket.
That would be weird.
Well, that's an experience that is, fortunately eluded, been. So you don't have a key of mine other than the one I just.
So the one you just gave me, I assume this is for the front door then.
Well, it's the deadlock, all the deadlocks, because of course, as you know, the central lock on the front door, was broken.
You still haven't had that fixed?
No, because I didn't break it. And I generally only don't. I rarely set the central core things on the. Of course, the ones down. The basement are set all the time. Depending on the time of year, I can't lock that because of the frame warps.
Oh.
Yeah. But in the winter, you can't really lock that.
And you've got a reminder.
Yes. I have a reminder.
Not lock that.
Just like over there, I say, are you sure you shut the front door?
Is heater off?
Yes, the heater off.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, yeah, you got to be sure about these things. Because those are matters of life and death.
Well, yeah.
I hold before you life and death. Remember that great scene? It was in season 1 of Fargo, where the cop pulls Billy Bob Thornton over.
Yeah.
And he says, let me tell you what's going to happen.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah. I'm going to roll my window out. I'm going to drive out of here, and you're not going to do anything. You're going to go back to that daughter of yours, and every now and again you're going to think about how you walked into the light and not the darkness. And I've always loved that scene in Deuteronomy 30 here. I denounced. Let's see. Here. Deuteronomy 30:19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. Isn't that great?
It's a good one.
Isn't that
great?
It's a good one. That's one of the better ones. It really is.
If you're a fan of the Deuteronomy, yes.
Well, I'm a fan of the ethic expounded and extolled in Deuteronomy. Now, I have a biblical question for you, and I think it's probably in all of the translations, even that half-assed thing you guys use.
Yes.
That's known as the New American Bible, by the way, guys.
Revised edition.
Oh, they revised it?
Yes.
What? Did they make it all gender pronoun neutral?
No.
It's
actually a nicer translation.
Is it now safe for trannies?
it's a nicer translation.
Um,
I don't want to risk spilling near the.
what was the? I was going somewhere with this. You're not going to help me out, are you?
Bible biblical question.
Where in the Bible? And I'm using, of course, the Authorized version, but I think it's in all the others too. The more quasi translation. Does the word? The only place in the Bible the word lukewarm appears.
I've read the passage. I remember hearing it.
I've heard that.
Yeah, I don't remember where.
Unbelievable, because I tell you, this guy, well, first of all, he didn't read it from a translation, he read it from a paraphrase.
Oh, maybe it doesn't show up.
I think, well, that's what I thought. I was sitting there listening to this really extended blah, 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 blah. It's either from the Message or the Amplified Bible. This was not from one of the standard actual translations, this was from a paraphrase. And he used the word lukewarm, and I said,
that's no.
I said that's bullshit. I said there's to myself. I'm sitting up there, in the reader's pew, and I'm thinking, fuck, this guy. I don't know where he done this.
Well, first of all, lukewarm is a. I mean, if I remember correctly, it's a far more modern.
It's a very modern word.
Right. It's
a very, very modern word. And I said this has got to be something that's just been added in by some trendy wannabe. Turns out Joe was wrong.
Oh.
Joe was wrong. We all speak the truth in peace and love here, guys. Herewith, the only place in the King James Bible, and I dare say probably other sorts of Bibles as well, in chapter 3 of Revelation, verse 16. I'll start with 15 because it makes sense in the context when you're having it. I know thy works. This is Paul speaking to the church in Laodicea. No, Philadelphia. He dealt with the Laodiceans earlier in the chapter. No, he says, no, he's talking to the Laodiceans. That angel had a lot to say to John there, first 3 chapters of Revelation. I know thy works, that thou art neither hot nor cold. No, cold nor hot. Interesting order. I would thou wert cold or hot. Well, how true is that? Nobody likes somebody who's wishy-washy.
That's true. That's true.
I imagine you tell your students that from time to time.
Yes.
Take a stand.
Take a stand.
Yeah.
Defend it.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if you're wrong or right.
Right.
Just develop an argument.
It does matter.
But develop.
Better to have a wrong, meaningful argument than a wishy-washy stand.
I've said a text. Maybe they ought to issue these Bibles with like little text capabilities. So then, because thou art lukewarm, see, and that's the word, there's where it occurs.
There it is.
And neither cold nor hot.
Thou art lukewarm.
Thou art lukewarm.
And so then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
Oh.
And then there follows some examples, which really are not necessary to develop the point. But,
I like it. Spew thee.
Yes, of course, the modern translations say spit thee. Well, actually, a really good modern translation would be like, like the Biker Bible would say, hawk one up.
Hawk one up. The Biker Bible.
Yeah, hawk one up. Hawk one up and cast that in front of my tire or something. Yeah.
I will spit thee out like a loogie.
Of course, anybody who's
Don't die.
Yeah, be careful. Anybody who really appreciates, hawkers would swallow those.
Well, I always swallow.
Well, I do too. You want to maintain the protein level.
Right. Spitting is such a.
Well, it is. And of course, there's many cities. Before there are many cities in Ohio that have laws outlawing spitting.
Columbus does.
And that was all passed during the tuberculosis era.
Ah.
Yeah, because you didn't want all these tuberculosis-laden hawkers coming out, on the sidewalk. I don't know what people thought. They step on it, then they
It's not like I'm going to bend down and
scrape it off
suck
their
this
feet
thing off the sidewalk, but walk around with my hawker straw, just right off
the thing about tuberculosis is, despite all of the emphasis on sun and things, it takes a while for the sun to kill these things. It's a very hardy bacillus.
That's my understanding.
Yeah.
It can hang on for quite a while out there in the.
That's why they call it acid fast. They wash it with acid and it shows back up. Then dissolve their cell wall.
Yeah.
So you're left with the little red snappers there on the microscope field. Yeah, I sucked that stuff out of these guys, and smeared it and prepared the stuff and got to see that stuff. And then 6 months later, I converted. But let's not tell anybody that, shall we?
Where you just basically told me.
I stopped doing skin tests when I hit 8 millimeters. But you look at my chest X-ray. I'm sure I've walled off histoplasmosis because I'm in Central Ohio. But I'm sure I also walled off TB too.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's good because when I finally decide to go to hell, when my body decides to go to hell, it'll be a fast septic kill. It'll be a clean kill.
It was a clean kill.
I wish.
I wanted so much to take scalps,
but it was not my kill.
They sitting there dancing around. I wanted so much to take scalps.
I think he went downstairs.
He did, but then he came back up.
Oh, he changed his mind?
No, he went down there.
Well, maybe it's not running.
I'm assuming it was still running.
Well, it does. Sometimes you just have to just hit the stop button and throw it in the dryer anyway. So I know I'm going to have to go down there at some point.
Sometimes they can be complicated machines.
Well, this one's moody. This one gets moody sometimes. Not Paul, the washing machine.
Our washing machine has inexplicably, over time, shaken or vibrated off its sort of like outer.
Well, shove it back.
Oh, it won't go back. So it just sits there and kind of flops around. So.
Well, have you tried to lift it back or?
Yeah, oh yeah. But I don't really care. I
What?
mean, it doesn't change the functioning of the machine. So.
Oh, so it doesn't affect the machine, how it works.
No.
Oh.
You mean like the tub?
No, like the outer shell, like the outer.
Oh,
like,
it's the outer thing, not.
like let's take this sheet metal and like make it look pretty.
So it doesn't actually. The feet don't move.
Well, I'm sure they do. I mean, the thing walks itself across the damn. You got to move the thing back every now and again. But,
Well, I see. That's what I just said. Don't you move it back?
oh yeah, I moved the washing machine back, but I can't put the outer shell back on. It's just popped
Oh,
off.
I don't care. Well, take thing off. Take thing off. And
Well, I might,
toss it in the trash.
If certain somebody, not me, would stop putting in these. First of all, these gargantuan, way too many clothes in one load. And then like these massively unbalanced loads, such that every other time we run the thing, it goes.
Well,
and then you got to go down and stop it and rebalance the load.
The nice thing about this one is it goes through this whole little, self-examination menu.
Oh.
It'll balance.
It contemplates itself.
As the water fills in, it kind of, and it attempts to get the load to sort of distribute such that it considers its self-balance. Sometimes, most of the time, it does a pretty good job. Now, occasionally you go down there and it's kind of like,
yeah, ours doesn't.
oh shit.
Well, like
oh my god. Oh my god, it's all over.
Like,
It's terrible.
Can you give me a towel? Would you please?
Like one of these?
Yeah. Thank you. That's very kind.
It was like you were an unbalanced load.
Well, I was.
Good heavens.
That would be a great name for a bar, would it? The unbalanced.
Yeah, the
load.
unbalanced
Like
load.
you put
It's on the
jeans.
run of the chair.
Oh, don't worry about the chair. That'll dry out.
yeah.
Now, see, if a dog were here, a dog
It'd
would
be
come look
taken
that
care
up.
of. It'd be
Yeah, hell, a dog would
problem be solved right there. Yeah.
You put jeans in this thing. You don't like,
I'm just gonna put that over here.
Just in case.
Looks
Looks like we're having a day over here. Yeah.
Don't put the don't put the jeans around the edge, you know, sort of
Oh,
around the
well,
edge. No, put it at the bottom of the jean, you just
Yes. Well, I know.
Well,
how
if you
to-
read that manual
Yeah.
for that machine,
Yeah.
it says just put everything in straight down,
Yeah.
and don't try to
Don't try to balance.
spread it around.
Right.
And let it
Right.
sort of,
Don't balance.
You know,
Yeah.
and and they're right. There's only been a couple of times where it's been.
Uh.
Well, at least because I don't use it that much.
Yes.
I
Well,
got a piece on the.
Well, I don't.
I
need to.
I don't.
I did a piece on it on the. Yeah. I got 2,500.
Yeah, that's
viewers
that
on
video. You know, Paul and Joe test drive the new washing machine. That's gotten the most views on my channel.
Really?
It's well over 2,000.
Really?
Yeah, it's idiotic.
Well, it's just because
Whereas all the really good stuff, where I'm really proud of it.
Well,
I lose
that's
subscribers.
that's because the
or
word
things.
washing machine shows up in the keywords, and then it gets all those hits. You know.
Well, the thumbnails where I'm have my clothes off. Those get lots of hits too.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
Well, everybody wants to see a hot 65-year-old guy, don't they?
Well, I mean, I don't know, everybody's a relative term, you know, but yeah, sure, why not?
Everybody, yeah, everybody.